Okay, is that better? You got to let me know if that's better. Because nothing is working right now for me. Nothing is working right. It's just pissing me off. So let me see if all right. All right, is this better? All right, it appears it's better. Anomaly, I apologize for missing your super chat, buddy. I think you just said I'm back, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. I apologize for my bad internet. Now I'm having trouble finding the control room. There it is. Okay. God dang it. We're going to talk about this. I'm still not getting a good stream reading, so I'm not sure. But you guys are saying you can see me. The stream is still better than The Last Jedi. There we go. There we go. All right. So just keep me posted if the stream is doing good. It appears that we're good. It appears that we're okay. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We've got Star Wars in complete and total disaster, which is exactly what I've been saying. Swig of water for the working man, because I've been telling all of you nut jobs out there that Lucasfilm is in a disaster mode, that they don't know what they're doing, that they are like chasing their own tail, looking like complete morons. And I love it. And we're going to talk about this because I think Mike from Red Letter Media is 100% spot on. 100%. This is such garbage. Swig of water for the working man. Let me share this on Twitter because I shared it earlier, and clearly it didn't fucking work. So, yes, Geeks and Gamers over Galaxy's Edge. You're damn right about that. All right. I'm back. Fuck Lucasfilm. There. I'm back. Fuck Lucasfilm. There. That's what I tweeted out. I'm going to retweet that from the Geeks and Gamers account, which is something I normally don't do, but I'm doing it because I'm mad about my last stream being so laggy. Thank you guys for the super chats. I will check them out in just a minute. Pixelated Jeremy. All right, so if you're just joining us, my name is Jeremy. I am the owner. I am the creator of Geeks and Gamers, and I am here to talk to you about a very good and I think very real possibility of Star Wars going full time travel to fix The Last Jedi. Oh, yes. Now, this comes from Red Letter Media. And after I read it, I was like, you know what? I'm digging this. I think this is legit. So the first thing I need you to do is I need you to smash the melee button. Please. Okay? Smash the melee button. I'm going to give everybody time to get back in here. Anthony says the Griggs is back. Thank you, Anthony. Corey Lowe, I've missed you, man. Thank you. I've missed doing these live streams. So let's get 1,000 people up in here and show me how much you missed me. Joe Voss says Pixelated Jeremy is easier on the eyes, to be honest. I agree with that. Marlon Sebo, we need to use time travel to prevent Jeremy from wasting his time going to see Galaxy's Edge. RDT Slayer, come on, do you really think JJ is really that clever to think of that? I like him, but no, I don't. But Dave Filoni has already introduced this into canon, and I believe it's part of the expanded universe as well, the EU, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Hamdinger says, good night, Jeremy. Glad you're home safe. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Jeremy, if you're the owner of Geeks and Gamers, why the heck you put someone in most of your videos? What? I don't understand that question. I have no idea what that means. Only place in the Jeremyverse where you're streaming. Helpful Jeremy is now a thing. We need a helpful Jeremy. And I like the Jeremyverse deal. The Jeremyverse stuff is great. Almost over 400 people watching. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Live video. Kaz says, Jeremy, more live streams, please. Well, you know what? As much as you guys are saying you missed me, I appreciate that. Look, my ego needs to be stroked every now and then, okay? So if 1,000 people watch tonight, if I get 1,000 viewers at one time, I'm going to go, hey, you know what? They missed me. I need to go live more often. So I do. I have missed going live though. In all seriousness, I appreciate all of you. Jeremy, you're so your room is so white supremacist. Mega Jetty, I made a tweet thread for my idea for the new Star Trek. Check it out. Also, my stepdad Brian Hughes tweeted you, and you still haven't received I still haven't received my free Geeks and Gamers sheet. That should have happened. So let me, as soon as this stream is over, I will call my guys and I will try to overnight that to you, Mega Jetty. Actually, I'll send you two now. I'll send you two. My bad, because that must have slipped through the cracks because that should have happened. So my apologies, sir. Legend Seeker, Jeremy, do you think it's okay for us fans to create our own Star Wars canon timeline since Disney mucked it up so bad and we're sick of them telling us what we're supposed to consider Star Wars? You know, I've thought about that, Legend Seeker. I have thought about that. I have thought about getting together with some of my other fellow YouTubers and creating a Fandom Menace Star Wars canon where we all come together and we all sit down and we go, what is the official Fandom Menace canon? And I've really put some thought into that. And I've really thought, like, you know what? I think we should do that. What do you guys think about that? Should I get with my fellow Fandom Menace YouTubers? Maybe we can put a poll out there on geeksandgamers.com and we can create the Fandom Menace Star Wars canon. And that means Disney, you don't have the power over us. We will hold the EU out there if we want. We will have the OT. We will have the prequels. We will have the Clone Wars. But only we determine what is part of canon. You motherfuckers, you can't stop us. So I'm thinking about doing that. I see the hype in the chat, and it sounds like you guys want me to do it. So I might get with them, and we might create a Fandom Menace canon. I will put it officially on geeksandgamers.com, and then we will continue to talk to all of you, get polls, get feedback. We'll kind of, like if 75% of people consider this canon, from the community, like I think that we're going to do that. Swig of water for the working man. That's what I'm talking about. I like the enthusiasm. I love the hype. I love the emojis. I love the clap emojis. Car video. I'm digging it. I do. I like it. Okay. Fandom Menace timeline forever. If we get 1,000 people watching tonight, I will commit to creating a Fandom Menace timeline, Star Wars canon timeline. And I'll tell you right now, The Last Jedi will not be part of it. The Force Awakens will not be part of it because I can go ahead and tell you none of you want it to be part of it. So we will eliminate The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi from Star Wars canon. And we might go ahead and create an MCU canon. So because they're bringing all of this nonsense into the MCU in phase 4. So you know what? Maybe we'll just create our own MCU canon because you can produce whatever you want on screen, but you cannot touch the Fandom Menace canon timeline. Only we control that. So if we determine that you put a shit product out, we determine if that goes into our own canon. And that's how we're going to handle it. I need to see some clap emojis in the chat right now. I need you to smash the melee button if you don't mind. I see fire emojis. I'm loving it. I'm hyped. You guys are killing it tonight. I'm loving the enthusiasm. I'm so freaking excited to be back. All right, we're going to get to the topic at hand, but you guys in the chat have just been so fired up, man. So again, if you're just joining, we're going to talk about this theory from Red Letter Media very soon. But we have been discussing an idea I've been floating around in my head recently about creating a Fandom Menace Star Wars canon timeline where we the fans control the Star Wars canon. So while Disney can produce whatever garbage they want on screen, we will control the canon timeline. We will determine if your garbage is good enough to be part of what we say is canon. And I love that. Puts the power in our hands. You guys have the power to produce, and that's fine. We have the power to make things canon. And this could go beyond Star Wars. We can bring Ghostbusters into it. We can bring Marvel into it. We can bring DC into it, which DC is not as big of a problem. Like, as much as I don't like Batman v Superman, I still think that those movies should be, well, that's not right canon because they're different timelines and stuff, but you know what I'm saying. But I like that idea, and I like to give the fans the power, As much as I kind of get hell from everybody for, liking The Force Awakens, I can fully admit that The Force Awakens does not deserve to be part of Star Wars canon. It absolutely doesn't. And I believe that our community would definitely support that movie not being part of our Fandom Menace timeline canon. So, I don't know. You guys know I always have some crazy ideas. This is one of them, and I'm thinking you guys are digging it. If you like that idea, smash the melee button. Share this out on Twitter. Share this on Facebook. Let's get some peeps up in here. We got a few more super chats to catch up, and then we're going to talk about the Star Wars time travel nonsense that I believe is a realistic possibility because Mike over at Red Letter Media floated this theory out. Whoo! And I think he's on to something right now. We've got over 850 people watching. Thank you all so very, very much. Should I do the thank you very much? Thank you very much for checking out this live stream. Welcome to all the members. I am working on getting new emojis and all of that stuff for members. So I have been out of town for a while. I got back around 5 a.m. yesterday morning, and my sleep schedule is all jacked up, but I'm going to get that figured out. So anyway, a couple super chats, and then we will get on it. Legend Seeker, Jeremy, do you think it's okay for us? Oh, there you go. So Legend Seeker, you're the reason that that you triggered this idea in my head that I wanted to go ahead and share with all of you. So Legend Seeker, shout out to Legend Seeker for the $10 super chat, because I'm gonna read it again. You said, Jeremy, do you think it's okay for us fans to create our own Star Wars canon timeline since Disney mucked it up so bad, and we're sick of telling them and we're sick of them telling us what we're supposed to consider Star Wars? And again, for the recap, because we have 900 people watching, the recap is I have been considering getting with some of my fellow YouTubers within the Fandom Menace and us getting together and creating our own Star Wars canon within the Fandom Menace. And that's what we would create. And it would have to be, a majority rules type of situation. So I'm not the gatekeeper of that opinion. Ethan's not, Jeff's not, Anna's not, nobody. It would be the single gatekeeper. We as a collective community would come together and we would vote in some capacity. And that's how we would, come to that conclusion. And that takes the power out of any individual's hands. That gives the power to the people. Not Disney, to the people. So Disney can still create their own shitty movies, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. But we control what we have in the Fandom Menace canon. And I would say that would piss them off beyond belief. So at that point, if we can make the Fandom Menace canon so big and so prominent, at some point, think about this. Think about this. All right, think about this. Let me get a swig of water. Think about this. Think about this. All right, think about this. Give me a minute. Okay, think about this. All right, listen, okay? Think about this. Hear me out now, okay? Hear me out. We're almost at 1,000 people. I need 44 more people up in here. I need you to smash the melee button, and then I'm going to tell you this idea that I'm thinking. Woo, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a really good one, all right? All right, here we go. Are you ready? 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 We almost got 1,000 watching. Let's get to 1,000, because here's where we're at with this, okay? This is beautiful. I want you to think about this, okay? I want you to think about this. Almost. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, we're almost there. Here we go. I got to get a swig before I say this, okay? Swig of water. Boom. All right. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for this? All right. Think about this. If we create a Fandom Menace Star Wars timeline and the Fandom Menace continues to grow and get as powerful as it can be, at some point, we will tip the scales to where the Fandom Menace as a group of people controls Disney's narrative. Disney at some point would have to look at it and go, we have to make a product good enough for the Fandom Menace to accept. Woo! Woo! How about that? We would make them have to work for us at that point. Think about that. Think about it. Think about them in their little war room, talking about ideas, having them to go, oh my God, oh my God. What if the Fandom Menace rejects this into their canon? Like, we can do that. It's like Free Folk, the Game of Thrones subreddit. that thing has, I don't even know, man. That thing got so influential and powerful. And I just, I mean, it got so influential and powerful. And I'm looking at this going, the Phantom Menace could do that. The Phantom Menace could do that. We could make it to where they're sitting there going, we have to please this group of people or it's bad for our business. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. You guys are saying I'm all like cracked out, and I'm happy because you guys are making me happy. All I am doing is I am projecting your enthusiasm back to you. You guys are making me so goddamn excited because it's been so long since I did a legitimate live stream, and the excitement you guys have shown me that you're happy that I'm doing a live stream, I'm giving that right back to you because it's fucking phenomenal. So I appreciate that. I really do. Jeremy's still on the Cali weed. Yes. So I think that we're definitely going to have to do this. I think, you know, with the enthusiasm you guys are showing, I don't think there's a way we can. So I'm going to have to reach out. I'm going to have to reach across the aisle to a few of the fellow members of the Phantom Menace, see what we can do to come together for this, because I think this is a fantastic idea. It's something I've been considering for a while. I think that we have the influence and the ability to do it. And again, we're not forcing anybody. We're not forcing anybody to accept our canon timeline if you don't want to. We're just saying this is for us. This is what we consider. And if you wouldn't consider that, then you're fine to go watch and take whatever you want as your own canon, because we're not gatekeeping in the Phantom Menace. We're never going to do that. We're never going to do that, you know? But what we are going to do is I always think outside the box. I'm like, me driving across the country to California, it gives me so many opportunities to think and to consider ideas. And after driving 30 hours, 60 hours round trip, it gets a lot of things up here working. And I got a lot of ideas I'm going to be implementing soon. Some of them might be bad. Some of them might be good. But I'm a risk taker, and I like to take risks. And this is one that I don't think is necessarily a risk. But it's definitely going to take a lot of work to finally to kind of implement. But I want everybody within the Phantom Menace to have the a voice. I want everyone to have a voice, because that is the most important aspect of the Phantom Menace, is to have a voice. Every single person here has a voice. My voice is no louder than yours. Your voice is just as important as mine, you know, and I'm just another guy within the Phantom Menace, just like you, just like another girl in the Phantom Menace or anybody else. We're all part of this, and it's all a cohesive collection of people that don't always necessarily agree or disagree, but what we do stand against is identity politics and SJW garbage in our media. That's the overarching theme of the Phantom Menace. That's it. It's that simple. There's nothing else about it. There's no politics. There's no, I mean, you can have your politics. You can think whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. You can believe what you want. And at the end of the day, we all respect each other's views and beliefs. It's that simple. It's not complicated at all. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. All right. RC from NYC. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome back. Hope your payphone has a new home. It was complaining about you when you were on the road, you cheapo. That's nice. Stone Cold Jeremy. Do my eyes deceive me? Is Jeremy live streaming? Yes, Jeremy is live streaming. Thank you so much for that. Geeks and Gamers headquarters should be in LA. Look, man, every time I go out to LA, I love it. I love it out there. I know there's a lot of crazy people out there, and California in general is crazy, but I absolutely love it out there. Everybody is great to me. Everybody's nice to me. And it makes me feel super, super just good about myself. So I really do appreciate everybody out there. Angel Chang, he may want to, but by Dictator Kennedy would not. Yeah, you're talking about the time travel element. We're going to get to the time travel element here in just a minute. Again, this stream kind of blew up really quick on me. I tried to go live earlier, and it was pixelated, and it was lagging, so I couldn't do that. I think G&G headquarters should be at the Gator Motel. President Nixon too. Mark Hamill has such an amazing talent. He was great as the voice of Chucky. Lucasfilm should be ashamed for wasting him. Oh, absolutely. They absolutely should. And we'll get into that a little bit more. Mega Jetty 1, I got a few good ideas for official canon. Hit me up. Thank you. Anthony says, Geeks and Gamers, Grigmatic universe. I do love the Geeks and Gamers shared universe. Over 1,100 viewers watching. If you're just joining us, my name is Jeremy. I am the owner, I am the creator of Geeks and Gamers, and I am a proud member of the Fandom Menace. I would like for you to smash the melee button, first of all. Second of all, we're going to talk about a red letter media theory that has been floated about time travel in the Rise of Skywalker from Mike at Red Letter Media. And I read the article, and I think he's onto something. Like, I really think he's onto something. But we've been sharing a lot of ideas right now. And basically, I shared an idea of mine that I've kind of been sitting on for a while. And I'm interested in creating a Fandom Menace Star Wars canon. And basically making it to where Disney does not control the Star Wars canon. We control our own Star Wars canon. And we determine as a collective group if Disney's garbage is good enough to be in our Star Wars canon. They can produce whatever they want, but only we as a collective group would be able to determine if their trash is good enough for our canon. So anyway, and let me... Turbo Joe, Old School Gaming. This is Turbo coming to you with some support. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fan Addicts of Film. Post the Fandom Menace canon on Geeks and Gamers site. I am. That's the plan, is to put the Fandom Menace canon on there. I'll work on getting a poll up on the website. That way you all have a voice. I'm excited about this. I really am. Rick Moranis, since male Thor was a prince, female Thor should henceforth be called Princess Thor. That's good. Wolfman Jack. Hey, Jeremy, why is Ryan Johnson wholeheartedly believes TLJ is a flawless masterpiece, but fans of TLJ always dismiss any flaws as don't find logic in a movie about space wizards? Well, the problem is swig of water for the working man. The problem is Ryan Johnson is a far left lunatic. So when you're dealing with far left lunatics, you can already throw logic out the window, okay? So when Ryan Johnson says that his movie is perfect, he doesn't believe that. He's just projecting. He knows that his movie's not perfect. He knows that it's flawed, and he intentionally designed this movie to blow up the fandom and piss people off. That's what he does. He's a troll. Now, the people that defend The Last Jedi, these are far left SJWs. So their whole entire argument is to say,
oh, you can't find logic in a space wizard movie. These little man babies are looking for logic in a space wizard movie. Yada, yada, yada.
You know, it's just... They don't even watch Star Wars. They don't even know anything about Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like, they know nothing about it. They've never paid attention to it. They don't care about it. It's a political propaganda opportunity for them. That's all it is. So for them to dismiss it is right up their alley. I mean, they infect all of these fandoms. They infect all of these properties with their nonsense. They never, ever, ever have ever watched any of this stuff. They only took interest in it when they saw a political opportunity. So, yeah, man, I mean, these people are they're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. Craft75, I still play pen and paper Star Wars West End game from the 80s with my friend that I run, and there's zero soy-based Star Wars in my campaigns. Running in the Rebellion era. Love you, brother. Love you right back, Craft75. All right, I'm going to stop right there. There's a lot of super chats for me to still get to, and I will get to them, but I don't want to just run through these super chats. I want to give these super chats some time. But the title of the video is talking about something, and I feel it is necessary for me to go ahead and address that. So let's do a screen share right now of the topic at hand, and that is this article right here. This is from Bounding into Comics. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker Theory predicts horrible time travel story. A recent Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker theory from Mike at Red Letter Media predicts the film will feature a horrible time travel story. Mike and his co-host Rich Evans discussed the idea at the 1916 mark below. Mike states they're going full on Avengers Endgame and they are retconning everything. Mike then supports his prediction with a lot of clues. He starts off by quoting Luke Skywalker from the first trailer. 1,000 generations live in you now. He notes this is a reference to time. Then Mike reveals what might be the biggest clue. The circle deflector dish on the Millennium Falcon is back. As Mike points out, the dish had been knocked off in Return of the Jedi and had been replaced by the curved one in The Force Awakens. Mike then points out that there is the Emperor Palpatine laugh, Leia holding the New Hope medallion from the original film's award ceremony after Luke destroyed the Death Star. Then he then adds another thing. Rey has Luke's lightsaber, which was utterly destroyed in The Last Jedi. He continues, also from Disney's perspective, everyone is dead. There are no Jedis, and there is nowhere forward to go. You can only go back. He then states, I think there is going to be some kind of time travel device, but I believe that the Death Star's wreckage has something to do with it. Because when we see them approaching the Death Star, they're walking. Rey has a sack with her. She's holding a bag. It's a big, heavy bag. She's holding some kind of bag with something in it. Mike then speculates, maybe the second Death Star's core is powered by some supreme power source and it still kind of exists. He then states, I think about it, bring Luke back. You can travel to the past. You can do whatever you want. You can bring back Yoda. You can bring back any character you want. You can fix the timeline via the Abrams Kelvin Prime universe. Mike even states, I think Luke has taught Rey how to time travel. He continues, that very well could be Darth Vader flying the TIE fighter trying to kill Rey because he knows Luke's Force Ghost taught her how to time travel. This is, I mean, dude, how this is legit. Like, this is legit. I believe that he's onto something. And here's the way I want you to look at it. Here's the way I want you to look at this, okay? Here's the way I want you to look at this. All right? If this is the direction they go, they have proven us right. 100%. They have proven every word out of our mouths 100% correct. We have told them that they have no idea what they're doing. We have told them that they're obsessed with pulling from the past because they don't have any confidence in the characters they've created. They have absolutely proven that Rian Johnson utterly destroyed Star Wars. Again, this is hypothetically if this happens. And I want you to think about it like it seems legit. It seems legit. Why is the dish back on the Millennium Falcon? You know? Why has Rey got Luke's saber that was destroyed? What's going on? You know what I mean? So if this happens, number one, it will be awful. It will be awful, and that needs to be understood. It will be awful. But it will also confirm every single thing that I have been saying, that you have been saying, that we have been saying for the past 2 years. It will confirm it all. And it will be a true and total flawless victory for the fans. 100%. 100%. It will absolutely be. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me see. So if you're just joining us, I will do a recap of that story. So I need to go ahead and do a recap of what I talked about earlier. So we talked earlier, and someone sent a super chat in, and I like the idea of the super chat because it's an idea that I've been thinking about. And I went ahead and I went public with the idea that I have not shared with anybody up to this point. I've been thinking about trying to organize something to where we create a Fandom Menace Star Wars canon timeline. In this, timeline, we as the fans, not me, we all as a collective group of people would control the Star Wars canon timeline. We would do that by collectively coming together and having a consensus. We would look and go, okay, the original trilogy, yes, that is part of canon, obviously, because we would all accept that. The prequels, yes, we would all obviously accept that. The Clone Wars, not season 7 because we haven't seen it yet and we're worried about that. But up to this point, yes, Clone Wars. Then we kind of get into the Disneyverse. And I'm utterly sold that the there's no way The Force Awakens makes it. No way The Force Awakens makes it. No way The Last Jedi makes it. Probably no way The Rise of Skywalker makes it. No way Solo makes it. Now, again, I'm assuming, because if you guys prove me wrong, that's fine. But what would happen is that if we could do something along these lines and we could gain enough traction, which we have enough of a following within the Fandom Menace, if this gets enough traction, I want you to think about this. Rogue One would probably make it. Rogue One would probably make it, even though I don't like Rogue One. But if we could do this, all right, if we could do this and create this, and we would put it on geeksandgamers.com, and if the Fandom Menace continues to grow as it grows every single day and gets influence every single day, then at some point the scale could tip and Disney would have to go, we have to worry about the Fandom Menace now. We have to make films and books and video games that they're going to accept in their timeline. These little bastards, they're driving us crazy. That's a realistic possibility. It would take a lot of work. It would take a hell of a lot of work. Don't think it would be easy, but it is possible. And that is giving the power back to the fans. Because Solo failed because of the fans. Because the fans were sick and tired of Disney's garbage. Sick and tired of it. Now I don't know what's going to happen with the Rise of Skywalker. We're going to continue to see. But I like that idea. All right. Now, the other thing we're talking about is the time travel element that was, it was a theory from Red Letter Media. Mike over at Red Letter Media talked about a lot of the elements within the Rise of Skywalker and the marketing and the things that we're seeing. And I just want to know, yes or no, do you buy that Mike's theory is possible? Yes or no? I'm not saying it has to happen, but do you think it's possible? Do you think he's onto something? Yes or no in the chat? Because I think he's onto something. I really do. No. Okay. No. No. Yes. 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 So a few no's and a lot of yeses. It's possible. Yes, it's possible. Definitely possible. The theory is possible. No. No, for God's sake. Now, are you saying no because you don't want to see it? Because again, I've given up all hope on the on the Rise of Skywalker. I have absolutely no hope for this movie. Like, I want to see a complete train wreck. Like, I want to see a complete and total train wreck beyond belief. That's what I want to see. And I think it can happen. I mean, I think it would be absolutely beautiful to watch this happen. But it's let me see. I've given up 2. Just look at Rebels and how they brought Ahsoka into... No, 100% Swallow Blue. And if you've seen Rebels, you know that they have introduced this element into the Star Wars universe. It's possible. It's absolutely possible that they're going to do this. This is a realistic possibility. It really is. 1,400 people watching. Thank you all. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. My name is Jeremy. I am the owner. I am the creator of Geeks and Gamers, geeksandgamers.com. And I am your humble host for the evening. And I appreciate all of you joining in and all of the support. Thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. Anything you do, every single thing that you do, every comment, every share, every like, everything helps this channel. Every membership, which I'm kind of slacking on giving you guys the membership accessibility. I will work on that this weekend. I just got back from California, so I will work on that. I will make sure that all of our new members have as many emojis as I can give you. I think I haven't looked into it. Like, the more members we have, the more options I have. So if you want to hit that join button, feel free to do so. That helps the channel out. It's $5 a month, $4.99 or whatever. And you can use different emojis. Do we have any members watching right now? So there's Fanboy right there using the soy boy Jeremy face. Somebody said, I'm far from a humble host. Me? I am very humble. Very humble. How dare you? How dare you say I'm not humble? I am very humble. I never talk about my above average. Never mind. Not even gonna go there. I'm not falling for the trap. And there's the mask emoji. I love the mask emoji. Again, I will work on updating all of the options for all of you. There's a new member, Blasted Heath. Thank you. Round of applause for Blasted Heath. Shameful plug? No, it is an absolutely. I'm proud to plug our membership. I want your money. I need your money. I need monies to build Geeks and Gamers. I need monies to build Sports Wars. I need monies to drive my Z car. I need monies. I absolutely do. So I'm not trying to, I hate when people try to like misrepresent things or something like, no, I want your fucking money. Like, I absolutely do. I mean, I don't know. Like, I hear people go, Jeremy's just interested in ad revenue. Yes, motherfucker. I goddamn right. Why do you think why do you think I make YouTube videos? Why the fuck do you think I created a business? Why do you think I do this? Of course I want money. How the hell are you using that against me? See, this is the thing that people that are creating something, they have to realize. Don't ever let these motherfuckers try and use things against you. Just own it. Oh, Jeremy objectifies women. Yes, I do. Just like every other dude. Yes, I voted for Trump. You're not going to weaponize my politics against me. Yes, I do this for money because of course I do. Who the fuck? Nobody that's on YouTube that has a monetized channel doesn't do it for money. Just period. It's just stupid. So you're not going to use basic common sense against me. I will not let you do that to me. So, and that's my advice to everybody else out there. Do not let people use stuff against you. If you don't like Trump, then own it. Don't let somebody use your Trump hate against you. Now, if you're a lunatic out there that just can't stop crying about him every day, then you probably need to have it used against you. But whatever, man. You know, if you like stuff, you know, if you're gay, don't let people use that against you. Own that shit. You know, if somebody says something to you about how your sexuality or whatever you like, and then just say it. Just own it. Don't run from it. Own it. Don't ever let people weaponize stuff against you, because the worst thing you can do is own it. It's a beautiful thing. All right, a lot of new members. Let's see. Fan Addicts of Film, thank you for being a member. Welcome, Josh, new member. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, don't let people use things against you. If you believe in something, stand by it. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. That's why Geeks and Gamers, my staff, my team, my friends, none of them have to answer to me for their opinions. None of them. The only thing we don't allow at Geeks and Gamers is like for our social media brand, you know, like our account, like the Geeks and Gamers account, Sports Wars account. We don't make definitive statements or take definitive stance as the brand. The individuals within the brand can say whatever they want. They don't have to answer to me for their politics. They don't have to answer to me for their social issues. They don't have to answer to me for anything. You know, they are welcome to say what they want. And that will always be the way Geeks and Gamers is. And I will never apologize for it. I will never apologize for it. Anyway, I'm sorry to go off on that tangent. I know most of you probably checked out on that when I started talking politics. My apologies. Anyway, look at it. I just apologize for doing it. You know what I'm saying, though. I'm not trying to turn the audience off. I'm just saying, use it against me. I will not apologize. I will only double, triple, and quadruple down. But nobody here challenged me. So all I'm saying is I brought politics into a discussion that necessarily wasn't part of it. So I'm moving on from it because I understand a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people are tuning in for the Star Wars content, and we're going to talk about that. Now, here's the update. And again, tons of new members. Thank you all so much for the new members. That helps the channel a lot. Swig of water for the working man. Smash the melee. We're almost up to 800. You did just apologize. I know. I know. But above average penis. I just spilled fucking water on me. Oh, well, whatever. All right. I just spilled water all over me. All right. Whatever. Above average swig of water. All right. We're almost at the 800 likes. Let's get us up to 1,000 likes tonight. I appreciate all of you tuning in. Super chat. Ryan, what's up, my friend Ryan? I need my expanded universe back. More inconsistencies in the first few Disney Star Wars films than decades of EU combined. Now, I met Ryan in San Diego. Ryan is a cool dude, very passionate EU fan, very, very well-versed fan, too. Ryan is great. And Ryan and I are going to talk some more about some things. I might bring him on to do some stuff for Geeks and Gamers. Ryan is awesome. So shout out to Ryan. You are awesome. Let me see. Alex, what's up, my friend Alex? If you had a time machine, what points in time would you travel to and why? Would you interfere or watch from behind a tree and be a time spy? Oh, Phoenix Lord. Hey, thank you for the membership. Thank you so much. That's a tough question, man. I don't know if I could really get that far into that. That's a big question. That's a very big question. I don't know. I don't really think I would personally mess with it. I mean, there's obviously everybody has their idea of what they would like to see. I'd like to witness this. I'd like to witness that. But I'm pretty happy with where I'm at in my life at this point. So it's a good question, though. Prusa Kid, there's a video on YouTube where Daniel Craig is in a dress to support women. Really? I gotta watch that. I'll probably cover that on my personal channel. Ugh. Rick Moranis, can we please get Edward James almost to play Admiral Paleon? EU for life, sir. Also, if you ever need an EU lore guy, read almost every book. Hey, I mean, EU is something I'm not very versed in. So it's definitely something I'll have to look into more. And I would like to have an EU lore guy, but I mean, Ryan, like I said, Ryan's a very, very, very knowledgeable EU guy, and he and I met, and we're talking about maybe bringing him on to do some stuff. So thank you for the support, though. Dan Rage 47, Star Wars Legends is my canon. Disney canon is 100% criminal, but if fandom is canon, yes, I want to make this canon if possible. Hey, man, the support, the enthusiasm behind all of that, that announcement is amazing. It's amazing. So how's my day? My day is great now that I am live streaming with all of you, and all the enthusiasm I have felt from all of you for me going back live for the first time in a long time. How do you become a member monthly? Star Wars for Life, you just hit the join button. If you're on your phone, I don't know if they have them on iPhones, but there's a join button right beside like subscribe, I think. And you hit the join button, and it should let you become a member. I heard that they don't have it on iPhone yet, so I'm not really positive on that. Almost 900 likes. Thank you all so much. Swig of water for the working man. All right, trying not to spill it. The super... Don't always agree with you, Jeremy, but I appreciate your passion. Keep it up. Thank you, Blair Roberts. That's what I love to hear. Like, I really, really, really love to hear that people that watch this channel openly don't agree with everything I say. And I love that, because I'm not looking for that. I never want that. Now, the people that hate me, they love to build that narrative around this channel. And, you know, everybody that follows Geeks and Gamers, it's absolutely 100% not true. It's stupidity at its finest. So when people say that, it actually makes us look a lot better, because anybody that pays any attention to Geeks and Gamers knows that we have very different opinions here on my staff and on my team and in this community. So when people say that, I mean, it's just laughable. These people are idiots. All right. Where are we at? Jack TGB, 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Nostalgia Network. Episode 9 needs to underperform. Then they'll see how powerful we are. I'm going to join the Phantom Menace on YouTube. I love what we stand for. Thank you, Nostalgia Network. I appreciate that, man. That is awesome. Let me see. Where are we at? Sir, Ruin of House Roundhead. Try to go to New York City Comic Con if you can. Billy D. Williams will be there. Gary from Nerdrotic will be there. I will try to be there. I don't know if I go. I don't even know when New York City Comic Con is, so I'm not sure if I could do that. But I would love to, because I had a great time at San Diego Comic Con. The Fandom Menace. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's the Fandom Menace Highlight Channel coming to you with another live stream. Welcome back, sir. About 130 from 100K, or from 1,000 subs. So the Fandom Menace YouTube channel is almost at 1,000 subs, 130 subs away from 1,000. That's pretty damn cool. So if you have not subbed to that channel, do it, because they do highlights of a lot of the live streams from a lot of the Fandom Menace channels, and it's absolutely awesome. So great work over there. Lethal Lightning, EU is canon, that is all. Lethal Lightning, dropping some red pills up in here. What's up, Lethal Lightning? I think you got monetized finally, Lethal Lightning. If you did, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Tim Lockhead, make Star Wars great again. Let's make MSWGA hats. I've thought about that. I really have. Fanatics of Film, I second that. Let's make Star Wars great again hats and wear them to Galaxy's Edge. Yes, yes, yes. Fanboy, dollar super chat, thank you so much. The Dr. 14 Blu-rays, I do not think time travel has a place in Star Wars. Well, it already has a place in Star Wars, because we've seen it within Rebels and EU guys. All right, so any of my EU peeps out there, was there time travel elements within the EU? Because I don't know. So if you guys have that knowledge, please let me know, because I would like to know. Thank you very much. I'm waiting to see if my EU people, yes, no. I've seen a yes and a no. Love your videos, Jeremy, even if I do disagree sometimes. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I don't remember time travel in EU. Okay. All right. I feel like somebody said there was, but again, I'm not that versed in it. Bandicoot says yes. Some people are saying yes, and some people are saying no. I'm very confused. For the people that are saying yes, can you give some details? Can you guys give me some details? Not in the EU. Yes, but it's not World Between Worlds. Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of World Between Worlds. We've almost got 1,000 likes, everybody. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Share this video. out on social media. Thank you so much for the support. Just Google it, Jeremy. You know, if I didn't have so many tabs open, I would. I've got a lot of tabs. So Rebels is not EU. All EU is Legends. I understand that. I do. I know that. I know World in Between Worlds is from Rebels. So I was asking if there's any Legends material, current Legends material, which is former EU. Okay, Jason Solo could look back into the time but not affect it. Okay, all right. It's more like time looking. Okay, that makes sense. J Rickman 8, much love to you, Jeremy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Star Wars A New Hope Junior novelization mentions time travel. That's from Vandy Coop. Star Wars A New Hope Junior novelization mentions time travel. All right. So there's some tangible. Yeah, I'd have to look further into it. Jason Solo could time walk. Okay. All right. I mean, that's good. I get that. So if you do you guys want to recap? Do you guys want to recap on the time travel story? Yes or no in the chat. Do you want to recap? Star Wars Flashes, Jeremy, do you have tank tops in your merch store for ladies? If we don't, we will. So I will check on that. If we don't, we will. A lot of yeses. All right, I see a lot of yeses. I see some no's, so I apologize for the no's, but there's a lot of yeses. So here's what we're talking about right here. Before we go, smash the melee button if you don't mind. That's a simple request from a simple man. Share the video and let's get some hype going. All right, so here's what we're talking about with the time travel element. Let me do a screen share. Boom, 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 bam. Okay. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker theory predicts horrible time travel story. I love horrible time travel story. A recent Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker theory from Mike Stokla of Red Letter Media predicts the film will feature a horrible time travel story. Stokla says God damn it, I always mess his last name up. Mike and his co-host Rich Evans discussed the idea at the 1916 mark where Mike states they are going full-on Avengers Endgame and they are retconning everything. Mike then supports his prediction with a lot of clues. He starts off by quoting Luke Skywalker from the first trailer. 1,000 generations live in you now. He notes this as a reference to time. Then Mike reveals what might be his biggest clue. The circle deflector dish on the Millennium Falcon is back. As Mike points out, the dish had been knocked off in Return of the Jedi and been replaced by the curved one in The Force Awakens. Mike then points out that there is the Emperor Palpatine laugh, Leia holding a New Hope medallion from the original film's award ceremony, and Luke destroyed the Death Star. He then adds another thing. Rey has Luke's lightsaber, which was utterly destroyed in The Last Jedi. He continues, also from Disney's perspective, everyone is dead. There are no new Jedis, and there is nowhere forward to go. You can only go back. He then states, I think there is going to be some type of time travel device, but I believe that the Death Star's wreckage has something to do with it because when we see them approaching the Death Star, they're walking. Rey has a sack with her. She's holding a bag. It's a big, heavy bag. She's holding something in a bag with something in it. Mike then speculates, maybe the second Death Star's core is powered by some supreme power source and it still kind of exists. He then states, think about it. Bring Luke back. You can travel to the past. You can do whatever you want. You can bring Yoda back. You can bring any character back you want. You can fix the timeline via an Abrams-esque Kelvin Prime universe. Mike even states, I think Luke has taught Rey how to time travel. He continues, that very well could be Darth Vader flying the TIE fighter trying to kill Rey because he knows Luke's Force Ghost taught her how to time travel. Okay, how completely ridiculous does this sound? All right? Because it does sound terrible. I mean, it's absolutely bad. It's horrible. It's so bad. And it's right on brand with Disney Star Wars, you know? You said Rey has a sack. Maybe that was an accident. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's so bad that I think it's possible. I mean, look, you can't get much worse than The Last Jedi. I don't even think it can get worse. But here's what I want everybody to understand, all right? And we got over 1,000 likes. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate that. Here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal. I want this to be true. I want this to be true because what this does is confirms everything we've said. Everything we said. It's confirmed how bad things are. It's confirmed that Rian Johnson completely destroyed things. It's confirmed that they have no plan. It's confirmed that they don't believe in the characters they've created, so they want to go back in time to pull from the past, the same past that they said let it die. It will confirm everything. Everything. Jennifer G says, got to go to bed. Bye, Jeremy. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, Jennifer G. Have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that. And it's JJ. JJ's already done this time travel stuff in Star Trek, you know? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thanos just needs to snap the movie away. Yes, absolutely. Wow. This is so bad. Like, this is so bad. And I think it's possible. I truly think it's possible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fanboy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Obi-Wan 27883. Please pray for my mom, taking her to the hospital now. Oh, Obi-Wan 27883, dude. Obi-Wan is a friend. I know Obi-Wan in real life. Everybody send your well wishes to our buddy Obi-Wan 27883. Please pray for my mom, taking her to the hospital now is what he said. So we got your back, buddy. Keep me posted. Call me or text me if you need anything. I'm right here for you, my friend. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. So hope all goes well with you and your mom. All right. Baptist 702. I'm convinced that Marvel, DC, and Star Wars will crumble because of SJWs, and independent franchises like Comicsgate with good ideas and stories will grow. They're definitely in a bad position if they continue down the path they're on, and they are going to continue down this path. They're not stopping. They're not slowing down. I mean, like I said, Marvel Phase 4 is just absolutely, it's nonsense at this point. So they're not slowing down, and it gives all of us fans an opportunity to come together and, you know, strengthen numbers. So we have to still stand together, regardless if we agree or disagree on little things, little details. We have to stand together. Let's see. Cal Chips bots me. We need Jedi in our Star Wars. Make that happen. Absolutely. Like, how the hell are we at a point where there's no Jedi in fucking Star Wars? What is wrong with you, Disney? Seriously. How Think about this. There's no Star Wars. I mean, there's no Jedi in Star Wars. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with the people running Lucasfilm? What is wrong with you? Jesus. It's unbelievable, man. They have completely neutered Star Wars. It's unreal. I mean, it's like I know that, but then you say it and I read it out loud and it just puts it in more perspective. It puts it in more perspective how bad of a job they've done. And again, they've lost everybody. They've lost everybody. You look at Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. He hated The Force Awakens on day one. All right? I didn't. I loved The Force Awakens. I was excited. I walked out of the theater optimistic about the future of Star Wars. And then, watched Rogue One. It was pretty good, but I was still excited. And then The Last Jedi happened. The Last Jedi, like they lost a small portion of the Star Wars fandom with The Force Awakens. They lost all of them with The Last Jedi and the way that they behaved after The Last Jedi. They've lost all of them now. Like, they don't have any fans left. They have SJW lunatics left. That's what they have. Now, I get it. There's few people out there that are fans of this channel that genuinely like the sequel trilogy. And I'm not trying to dismiss you. I'm just saying, generally speaking, they've lost so many. They've lost so many. But yeah, man. Let's see. Aces says your room looks like the roach from the Creep Show. The concerned Westerner. Laughing my ass off. What a disaster if this is true. My God. I know. How bad is it? How bad is it? It's so freaking terrible, man. Thank you to everybody joining us. If you're just joining us, I will do a recap probably in a little bit. I just did a second recap. I don't like to do recaps over and over and over again, but it's bad. And basically what it is a theory being floated out there by Red Letter Media, Mike from Red Letter Media. And I think that there's a lot to it. I think that he's onto something. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but I think that there's enough meat on this bone to at least take it into serious consideration. I really do. David Hervey says they proved us right when we heard the Emperor's laugh in the trailer. Yep, that's true. That's actually very true. Thomas Gilkey, I'm here to save the day. I'll post a link in the mod chat on Twitter. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Grimmy says a time travel plot can be used to ruin the Luke Skywalker character. SJWs would love this. Ooh. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. I'm going to read that one more time. A time travel plot could be used to ruin the Luke Skywalker character. SJWs would love this. The plot thickens. Wow, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Wow. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. Above average peen, Jeremy. Ryan Johnson just wishes his head was as big as our peens, Jeremy. They will double down. They ain't fixing nothing with time travel. That was a good one. That was a good one. Sensei Mike, what's up, Sensei Mike? I haven't seen you. Well, I mean, I haven't been live in forever, but why wouldn't they give Wesley one more shot, even as a mentor? This new dude is so skinny. He needs to bulk up a lot. Thanks, Sensei. It's great to see you, buddy. Man, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. You do have my phone number, man. So please feel free to hit me up if you need anything, my friend. It's great to see you back. And I haven't been live in forever, man. So I feel like I haven't seen a lot of you in forever. So it's great to be back live. It's great to feel the enthusiasm of everybody. And I apologize for not going live more often. And just seeing Sensei Mike here is awesome, man. It brings back memories of all those super chats he's always sending, man. Sensei Mike is such a huge supporter of the channel and everything. So great to talk to you again, my friend. Psych Spot Smith says, anything is worth a try at this point, and if it fails, it fails, and we can watch it burn one last time. That's my attitude of it. That's my attitude on anything Disney Star Wars right now. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's a perfect way of looking at it. Anything is worth a try at this point, and if it fails, it fails. We can watch it burn one last time. That's it, man. That's how I look at it. Elvis Knight 86, could reshoots be to address this time travel? Possibility, but I would think if they're truly implementing time travel into it, then the reshoots wouldn't necessarily mean anything, because everything that Mike is pointing to for his theories is from the trailers. So it's clear that if this is true, this was implemented at the beginning of the process, in my opinion. So that's how I would look at it. Where are we at? Atura 77, sorry. What's your name again? My name is Jeremy, coming to you with another video. And today, I'm here live with all of my wonderful friends here on the Geeks and Gamers channel, and I appreciate all of you. Mega Jetty 1, the world in between worlds is the key to all of this. Possibility, it's very possible. Gay Jeremy, the dish blew off in the TLJ. There was a brown band around Luke's lightsaber. Hoping Rey will pull Luke, her dad, through the portal in world in between worlds. I honestly, I don't remember what happened in The Last Jedi. I don't. I'll be honest with you guys. I know a lot of you asked me about watching Ivan's re-edit. I just don't want to watch anything that has to do with The Last Jedi, man. I just can't. Like, anything that has to do with it, I just don't want anything to do with it. I'm sure Ivan did a great job, you know, but I just can't. I just don't want to see anything that has anything to do with that movie. I hate it so much. Blasted Heath, new member. Fan Addicts of Film, new member. Craft 75. Aren't they removing dismemberment from the games in the future? Disney is the worst. Star Wars, where lightsabers don't cut through people. Yes, they are. They have removed dismemberment from Fallen Order, which is really bad. Really bad. Really stupid too. God, so stupid. Where are we at? Josh, new member, thank you. Legend Seeker, I like your idea of the Phantom Menace timeline. Thank you for the shout out. May the force be with you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see. There's Phoenix Lord, the new member. Thank you so much. Jason, thank you for the $1 super chat. Dr. 14 Blu-rays, $5. If the Phantom Menace is so big, then why hasn't my father heard of it? Then must be a very small group of losers. I don't know. You're paying money to talk to me right now. I mean, I don't. Dr. 14 Blu-rays, you've always been like really nice, so I'm not going to roast you for that comment because you paid money to, but you've always been really nice, so I'm not going to roast you for that. But nobody's saying that the Phantom Menace is like worldwide, you know, like mega power or anything, but we do have a small bit of influence. I don't understand. Sometimes you kind of go passive aggressive on me, but you've always been kind of supportive, so I'm not going to roast you. But I don't know. I don't know what I mean, So your father hasn't heard of the Phantom Menace, therefore it's not big. I don't know, like it's all kind of relative, you know, the size of the Phantom Menace. Like, no, we're not like this international mega power. We're just a group of people, and we come together and we support each other, and that's really it. You know, I mean, hell, I'm perceived as the leader of the Phantom Menace. I've never claimed that, but I got 1,300 people watching me. Okay, I'm not as big of a deal as the people that hate me think I am, but I'm very proud of our following. I'm proud of what we have. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I think people that hate me and hate us tend to try to dismiss us by saying we're not like a mega power or something, and I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for spending money to call me a loser. Just to be clear, I encourage people to spend money to call me names. Don't have a problem with that. And I will just say that the more you spend to call me that name, the better it makes me feel. I don't get it. All right. Nick Corvello. Hey, Jeremy. Glad to catch you on stream again. Always awesome to watch. Question: is your offer to bring awareness to worthy fundraising causes still on the table? Asking because one came up last week. Absolutely. I would definitely have to look into it. So email me, ddaycobra@gmail.com, and I will definitely check that out. But I'm always about trying to highlight worthy fundraising causes. I'm always trying to help in any way I can. Christopher Ryan, the bird of Bloodhaven. I love you. You're so freaking sexy. No homo. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't mind being objectified. It's okay. It's okay to objectify me. I saw people, saying, like, telling me to take my shirt off and all that earlier in the stream. Hey, look, I'm okay being objectified. Okay. I mean, look, there's a lot more going on here. I don't just wake up like this. Okay. This takes a lot of work. All right. But there's a lot going on inside here. Okay, I got a lot to offer, and it's not just this beauty that you see. I have a lot more to offer, a lot of passion, a lot of intelligence, and a lot of feelings. All right. Blair Roberts. Don't always agree with you, Jeremy, but I appreciate your passion. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Wade S., do you keep slides with the bloods of your victims on the AC wall? Keep up the good work, Jerry. I've still got a little bit to do here in the room, by the way. Fraz says, have you asked Young Ripper to join Geeks and Gamers? I am interested in Young Ripper joining, but I don't know if he's going to have the time, but I have considered I have considered talking to him about that for sure, but I think Young Ripper's got a lot going on, man. And I think he needs to focus on his channel for sure, because he's killing it right now. And plus he's got so much else going on, but I would love to have him on, even if it was occasional, but I think he's busy, and I respect that. You know what I mean? Nathan Shank says, if you had to keep 2 Disney Star Wars movies out of the 4, which would you keep? I'd keep TFA and Rogue One, throw TLJ and Solo out. Nathan, I 100% agree with you on that. As somebody that doesn't like viciously hate The Force Awakens like a lot of people do, I can stomach it. I can deal with it at this point as long as the Last Jedi is not there. But it is there, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm with you. TFA and Rogue One. Nostalgia Network. I want to rename my channel after my name so I can make it Phantom Menace, so I can make Phantom Menace videos. Do you have any advice on how I should get started making Phantom Menace YouTube videos? Well, I don't know. And again, this is just my advice, and you don't have to take anything I say. It's just friendly advice. If you are interested in being like part of the Phantom Menace, I mean, you don't have to change your name or anything. You basically just start talking about a lot of the topics that we cover, and make yourself known with hashtags and things on Twitter, part of the Phantom Menace. Maybe contact the Phantom Menace YouTube channel. Let them know you'd like to have some of your clips uploaded. And but I wouldn't recommend having to change your name at all. So, but that's just my advice on that. But yeah, good luck with everything. And if there's anything else I can do, let me know. Sanburbia Pictures, creating an alternative will always challenge the lame stream. Always speak up, always create. 100% agree with that. Eric Hawk, are you going to cover CBS blocking Anna? Needs it. I don't know any updates on that, so I would have to follow up with her and see what's going on with that. I don't know the details at all. I know CBS blocks everybody, which is bullshit. CBS is garbage. So I don't have any updates on that. I haven't talked to her, so I would have to find more out. Star Wars for Life. I got that one. Okay. Mick Shork. If I ever got the opportunity, I would love to make Star Wars fan film where the OG crew crash land on the planet of the apes instead of Charlton Heston. That would actually be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool, actually. Andrew Jones, my mother loved Men in Black International. She was not offended by all the SJW politics and man bashing. She just ignored it because it was just a film. Well, I'm happy for your mom. I have not seen that movie. I don't plan on seeing that movie. I have no interest in seeing that movie at all. But I'm glad your mom liked it for sure. Christopher Ryan says Thanos. You want a Thanos snap? Let's see. Verhim the Red. Ideas on the wasted political usage of Leia as the villain, potentially trying to reclaim her lost empire. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that story. I'd have to look into it. If there's any new stories, like I'm kind of behind on a lot of stories for the past few weeks because I've been traveling and I've been catching what I can, but I'm not caught up on everything. You know what I mean? So I'd have to look further into that. If you're just joining us, hello, my name is Jeremy. Thank you very much for checking out this live stream. We're talking about this time travel idea that Mike from Red Letter Media was talking about, and he pointed out a lot of the things from the trailer for The Rise of Skywalker, and I think he's got a lot of really good ideas, and I think there's a lot of meat on this bone. I really do. So I will give another update really soon. If you don't mind, smash the melee button, share the video. We've had a lot of enthusiasm in this chat tonight. It's been infectious. It's been great. I've been feeling the passion from everybody, and it's made me feel really good and really happy. Apparently, you guys missed me going live. So I must go live more often. You guys have made it clear that I have to go live more often. So I appreciate all of the support. It's been great. So we will do another update very soon. We've consistently had over about 1,200 people watching tonight. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, give me about maybe 10 minutes and I'll do another update on the story. I'll also update you on the Fandom Menace idea that I have in terms of Star Wars canon, something I shared a little bit earlier. And yeah, man. So let me see. Where am I at? All right. Zara says, you leave Batwoman and beauties like Brie Larson and Kathleen Kennedy alone, man, baby. There's nothing you can do. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Modalicious. Normies don't know the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. Time travel is part of Star Trek, not Star Wars. It is, but it's also part of Star Wars. It's part of Star Wars. Because it's in World in Between Worlds in Star Wars Rebels. And I liked it. I enjoyed the hell out of what they did with Star Wars Rebels. I thought it was great. Where are we at? Link the Jedi. Sup, Jeremy? Would love if you checked out my Instagram, Link the Jedi. I post what-if scenarios in the Star Wars universe since I'm not a fan of Disney Star Wars. I will definitely do that, man. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And keep up the good work. Sounds like you're doing some really cool stuff. And I really, let me see. Oh, Stephanie says, heads up beforehand, please. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I know. I just had a... I don't know. I just wanted to go live, and I didn't even tell anybody. So my apologies. I need to communicate better with you guys. Okay. Ryan Kennel says, flow walking in the EU allows you to peer into the past and future from that location, allows you to see possible futures. However, you can't significantly alter the past like a pebble thrown into a river. Thank you, Ryan. And this is why I really want to bring Ryan onto the channel. Ryan's got a lot of EU knowledge. And I think one thing that Geeks and Gamers could use more of is EU knowledge. Do you guys agree with that? You know, obviously I am not. Here's the thing about me. All right. I've never claimed to be a Star Wars expert. I'm not an expert. I'm a kind of a jack of all trades, master of none when it comes to geek stuff. You know, I know a little about everything, but I'm not like an expert on anything. What I am is I'm a leader, and I bring people together, and I'm here to create a brand. I'm here to create a brand with people within that brand where we can represent different fandoms, different perspectives and everything. My goal for Geeks and Gamers is for everybody that is part of Geeks and Gamers, that subscribe to Geeks and Gamers, to feel that you can find something here that represents you, somebody that you like, somebody that you connect with. Now, I got a lot of good opportunities on the plate right now to take Geeks and Gamers to the next level. And that's one reason I did have to make the decision. I had to make the decision to step away from the High Council. I know that upset a lot of people, and I understand that, and I appreciate that. You know, I wish nothing but the best for the future of the High Council. I'm going to continue to support it. Ethan and Jeff, they asked me like 3 or 4 times before I actually joined that first episode. I was never really interested in it, but once I became part of it, you guys all accepted me into it, which shocked me. I wasn't sure that I would be accepted, but I was accepted with open arms. And, it really meant a lot to me. It wasn't an easy decision, what I had to do, but, life and leadership is all about making tough decisions. I see the criticism out there about me. I see the things people are saying about me. I see the mental gymnastics people are saying about why I did it or what I am or who I am. I see everything. I know what people are saying, and that's fine. I can't really dictate what people say. I can't change it. I know why I did what I did. I knew when I did what I did, it was going to ruffle some feathers and upset some people. And I'm sorry for that. I never meant to, make people feel like I was betraying anybody or anything. It was a decision for me to continue to do what I need to do to build my brand. The thing I have invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and over 7 years of my life. I have opportunities now to take my brand to the next level, and I'm damn sure going to do that. And I can make the tough decisions because that's what leaders do. And I have nothing but, respect and well wishes for the future of the High Council. And they're going to be great. They're going to be amazing. They're fine. You know what I mean? But anyway, there's your little bit of information on that. It's been a topic. I haven't really addressed it publicly because I've just been trying to, I've been trying to kind of see what everybody's been saying first, and that's fine. It is what it is. All right. Echo Best Network just woke up and saw you were live and saw I got to fix Super Chat withdrawal from your live stream. We did a video on this time travel theory. Weak writing, but it's the only way to fix Ryan Johnson's mess. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are 100% right about that. The honest reviews. The only thing missing from this is a cameo from Captain America returning the Infinity Stones. That's awesome. Choppy Tooth, what's your view on The People versus George Lucas? I have not seen The People versus George Lucas in a long time, especially since everything has changed. I would like to go back and watch that because I believe I'm going to see it from an entirely different perspective with everything that's happened with Star Wars. It's been a long time since I saw it. I mean, I'm a defender of George Lucas. I'm a defender of the prequels. I'm the defender of almost every decision the man has made. I understand some of the decisions the man has made have been kind of like, what are you doing, George? What are you doing? And I understand that. But he gave us Star Wars. He gave us Star Wars, and I will always be in debt to him for that. Even if he makes some decisions that are questionable, he's George Lucas. He's the reason we have Star Wars. He's the most influential person probably in Hollywood history. He's the man. So I think I'm going to have to go back there and watch that again. All right, where are we at? Echo Basin Network spoke to Andy and sent him your video on him. He told me the same thing. He said to you on Twitter. I told him straight up, you're a no BS kind of guy, but fair. Something he did not get from his far left friends. That's true. And thank you for that. Yeah, I have spoken with Andy Signor. I'm going to see if he'll come on with me. I'm not going to hold back on him about my opinion about how he ended up in the position he's in. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I could trust the guy. I don't know what his play is moving forward. But I think he deserves an opportunity to be heard, and I want to give him that opportunity in my small little platform that I have. And maybe, just maybe, he can get back on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, like I said, never been a fan of him. I found some satisfaction in what happened to him only because he was part of that. He was part of the problem. But he really, like, now that the truth has come out, he really didn't deserve most of what happened to him. And the people that threw him under the bus that knew him are some really horrible people. And you got to really watch it, man. I mean, I'm nowhere near the level Andy was. Not sure I'll ever get to that level. Andy was just the thing he created with Screen Junkies was incredible. But it has made me look at you got to look at who you surround yourself with, man. You got to be careful, you know, like you got to be careful. And It's just one of them things, man, you know? But I hope he'll take me up on the offer. I would love to have Andy on here and we can talk more about it. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, the rookie critic. Lightsabers are just slightly hot swords now. That's good. That's good. Juicy J says, Batu is my canon. I guess my guess is the movie will end with First Order and Resistance at draw and coexist together. What a pointless trilogy. Dude, it is such a pointless trilogy. It really is. It really, really is. Oh, man. So good. So good. The rookie critic, my daddy don't know you, so you don't exist. There you go. There you go. This dude earlier, this guy said, like, hey, my dad doesn't know the Phantom Menace. Must not be that big of a deal. Okay. I got recognized at an In-N-Out burger. Okay. So Life Made. Kennington Wilkes, thank you for being a new member. We appreciate that so very much. Vincent Lips, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Verum the Red, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Anomaly Inc. Mike is so overrated in my opinion. My guess is there's time travel in it. It will just be through memories. I really like Mike. All right, I like Red Letter Media. I think they're awesome, but I respect the fact that you don't. So yeah, man, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Fixie Clary, first they ignore us, then they laugh at us, then they fight us, then we win Gandhi. Absolutely. Absolutely. John Joseph Gray, did you happen to see my $10 super chat? I'm about to read it. You're literally the next one. It's funny. John Joseph Gray says, hey, Jeremy, I think Disney World should have saved the back area of the studios for a land like Villains themed land and should have built a Star Wars theme park. I agree with you. I mean, I've kind of well documented. I'm well documented that I'm a big fan of Walt Disney World, and I'm highly disappointed in Galaxy's Edge. I was out there in Anaheim this past week, very disappointed in Galaxy's Edge. It was not good at all. God damn, it was not good. But I don't look forward to going to Disney World to see it because it's just not good. It's just not good. The rookie critic, Mario looked at me. That Mario? All right, Stone Cold Jeremy, I spend money to call out your soy pants frequently. Well, again, I spend money on my soy pants. So there you go. There's the soy pants right there. There's the soy pants. There we go. See them? There it is. Soy pants. Oh, crap. All right. The chair got hung up. Where are we at? Where are we at? Echo Base Network update. Since I have not talked to you in a while, we are at 903 subs in a little over 4 months, running now. Just recorded our 100th video tonight. Great job. So you're 97 away, Echo Base Network. I definitely would recommend everybody go check out Echo Base Network. They do great work. I've met Nicholas in person. He's a good dude, and I would love to see them get to 1,000 subs. I would also like to see Proper Jeremy get to 1,000 subs. Proper Jeremy, where are you at on subs right now? Where are you at? Also, here's in just a minute, I'm going to do the update on the story, guys. So give me 3 minutes, and we're going to do an update. 3 minutes, and I'm going to update you on the topic at hand. Give me just a minute. Jeremy, did you visit Toontown? I did. I recorded a video where we were going to reenact the fight, and I couldn't. Where did Ahsoka go? I took Ahsoka to California with me, and I have not unpacked everything. So Ahsoka will return. Don't worry. Okay, Proper Jeremy's at 829. There is 1,100 people watching this. Can we get Proper Jeremy to 1,000 subs? Proper Jeremy, I've met Justin in person. Justin is a great guy. Justin has been he's done so much to help the Jer Army and all of the Jeremy parody accounts. Really appreciate him. So I would love to do that. I mean, okay, so we got the Phantom Menace, we got Proper Jeremy, and we got Echo Base Network all within 1,000 subs. If we can make that happen tonight, I would appreciate it. You don't have to, but I'm just saying I would appreciate it if you guys could do that. Proper Jeremy, the Phantom Menace, and Echo Base Network. Let's see if we can get them all to 1,000 subs tonight. That would be awesome. I would appreciate it. Proper Jeremy, drop links to all 3 of those channels or mods in general. Echo Base Network, the Phantom Menace, Proper Jeremy. Drop links to all of those channels in the chat. All right. I will return to the super chat here in just a few minutes, but let's do this update on this story. Okay. So this is over on Bounding Into Comics. We are friends with Bounding Into Comics. It's a great website, so I recommend going over and checking them out. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker Theory predicts horrible time travel story. The recent Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker theory from Mike from Red Letter Media predicts the film will feature a horrible time travel story. Mike and his co-host Rich Evans discussed the idea at the 1916 mark where Mike states they are going full on Avengers Endgame and they are retconning everything. Again, retconning everything, just like we've been saying. Mike then supports his prediction with a lot of clues. He starts off by quoting Luke Skywalker from the first trailer. 1,000 generations live in you now. He notes this is a reference to time. Then Mike reveals what might be his biggest clue. The circle deflector dish on the Millennium Falcon is back. As Mike points out, the dish had been knocked off in Return of the Jedi and had been replaced by the curved one in The Force Awakens. Mike then points out that there is the Emperor Palpatine laugh, Leia holding the New Hope medallion from the original film's award ceremony after Luke destroyed the Death Star. He then adds another thing. Rey has Luke's lightsaber, which is utterly destroyed in The Last Jedi. He continues, also from Disney's perspective, everyone is dead. There are no new Jedi, and there is nowhere forward to go. You can only go back. He then states, I think there is going to be some type of time travel device, but I believe that the Death Star's wreckage has something to do with it because we see them approaching the Death Star. They're walking. Rey has a sack with her. She's holding a bag. It's a big, heavy bag. She's holding some kind of bag with something in it. Mike then speculates, maybe the Death Star's core is powered by some supreme power source and still kind of exists. He then states, think about it. Bring Luke back. You can travel to the past. You can do whatever you want. You can bring Yoda back. You can bring any character you want. You can fix the timeline via the Abrams-esque Kelvin Prime universe. Mike then states, I think Luke has taught Rey how to time travel. That could very well be Darth Vader flying the TIE fighter trying to kill Rey because he knows Force Ghost Luke taught her how to time travel. So that is the time travel theory that's out there. I think that there's a lot to this. I really do. I think there's a lot to it. Swig of water for the working man. I do, man. I really think there's a lot to this because I think they know. I truly don't believe that Disney knows what they're doing, which I've been saying time and time again. I've made that comment 100 times now. And they don't have confidence in their characters, okay? They don't have any confidence in their characters. And I don't know why they just won't admit defeat, but they keep making these stupid ass comments and these stupid ass attacks on the fans. And I don't understand it. I really don't. But I do think there's a lot to this. Now, my idea that I mentioned earlier, okay? This is what I mentioned earlier, all right? I mentioned that I believe that the Fandom Menace should create a Star Wars canon for us. And we should vote as a collective unit. I can put polls on geeksandgamers.com, and we can create our own Star Wars Fandom Menace canon ourselves. We control what we believe works within our canon. And Disney can produce whatever trash they want. And we, as a collective group of people, will determine if it's worthy of our canon. Because it's time that we create something that we can have some control over. Because Disney has shown absolutely, positively no respect for Star Wars, no respect for Star Wars fans, no respect for George Lucas, no respect for the original trilogy, no respect for the sequel trilogy, no respect for any of it. And I'm fucking tired of it. I'm fed up with it. And you know, people can sit there and go, "Oh, you're not as powerful. You're not as powerful as you think, motherfucker." It doesn't matter. I'm as powerful as you make me. All of you people that hate me and make up all this shit about me, I'm more powerful to you than I am anybody else because you're obsessed with me. You know, and I don't care how powerful the Fandom Menace is or Geeks and Gamers. I just care that the people that support us have a voice, whether that's 10 people, whether that's 15 people, whether that's 20, 30, 50, 100, whatever it is. If those people have a voice, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. And it's awesome, you know? So it's good to know. Geek man, bad, good. Did you guys see this comment that somebody made about me? Did you guys see this? Look at this. All right, tell me this isn't hilarious, okay? This is, oh my God, Twitter. What the, this layout on Twitter is awful. What the hell is this? Okay. So check this comment out. All right. Tell me this is not the best comment ever. Okay. This is somebody complaining about me. All right. Look at this. All right. This is on Andy's video, Andy Signor's video. Reach out to Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers. He's interested in interviewing him. This guy says, don't. He has a big audience, but he's also a grifter. He wants Andy on, not because he cares, but for the views and drama. Jeremy is a good person and smart with business decisions, but he's not someone you want on your side because he really isn't. What? What? Like, okay, Jeremy is a good person and is smart with business decisions, but he's not someone you want on your side because he really isn't. What? He's on his side, which is fine, but he's not honest about it. He pretends to be a great guy all for free speech until you say something he doesn't agree with. He's a hypocrite. As I said, a good guy, but a fake one also. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. But whatever, man. It's all good. If you're just joining us, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining the Geeks and Gamers live stream. My name is Jeremy. It's great to see all of you here. We appreciate all of you here. It's just been awesome to have all of you show up. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream. I didn't know how many people would show up, and we've had a great turnout. And yeah, man, it's good stuff. Jeremy is the same person in real life, but he's on his phone more. That is true, proper Jeremy. That is true. I definitely am. Paradox Jeremy, make it. Are we getting a new Jeremy account? All right, Star Wars for Life, Jeremy's Instagram fan page. What are your plans for Sports Wars? All will be revealed very soon. You know, I have a lot going on with Sports Wars, and it's getting like, I've got a lot this weekend that we're working on. And I know this audience doesn't really care about the sports stuff, but just know I have a lot going on, and there's going to be a lot of announcements on the Sports Wars channel. So if you guys are interested in that, subscribe to Sports Wars, and I'm not going to bore this audience with that, but we have a lot going on, and I'm very excited for the future of Sports Wars. Modalicious says, Johnson and Kennedy don't get the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek, and Episode 8 was a ripoff of Spaceballs. They absolutely don't. Proper Jeremy, good seeing you last week. Lion King gave a decent attempt at trying to be faithful to the original, except the giraffe poo, and we still weren't happy. It was literally a copy of the original. That's the problem. Like, it was a copy of the original. That was what bothered me about it. And it's so not even close to the original. You know what I mean? So I just I don't know, man. I don't get it, but it is what it is. So all right, proper Jeremy 202. So if Disney didn't care, then why should they care now? Why complain about Black Ariel if a shot-for-shot remake won't make us happy? I mean, I get it, I get what you're trying to say, but at the end of the day, Disney I hated The Lion King. I truly hated the fucking Lion King. I thought it was terrible. I thought the voiceovers were terrible. I thought it was lifeless. I thought it had no color. I thought that it was a pathetic attempt to recreate an all-time great film. It was lazy. It was pathetic. And I just don't accept it. I don't accept it on any level whatsoever. It was soulless. It had no personality. It pissed me off, man. And I thought it was it's not as disrespectful as The Last Jedi, but it's not far removed from it because of the fact that they thought they could just push that lazy crap out and people were going to accept it. Like, it just pisses me off. It just pisses me off. But whatever, man. It's just garbage. Let me see. Soon, all will be Jeremy me. Ha ha ha. I don't know what you mean by that. All right, where are we at? Dr. Wright, for all indie comic needs, For all indie comic needs, reach out to IndieCron. One place, all your desires. P.S. Shout out to Zevius for the art logo. Needs, great dude, better work. No, he does great work for me, and I appreciate that. All of the stuff you see on Twitter and stuff that comes from him, so I definitely appreciate that. Proper Jeremy, speaking of Thanos, the last 10 seconds of my live stream will please a lot of people. Will definitely everybody go check that out. Not sure where the Not sure where the subs are, but I'm hoping you guys are closing on 1,000 subs. Richard Carter, there was a rumor about Lucasfilm doing a Revan film. If correct, what do you think of the idea of Keanu Reeves playing Revan? Love the idea on the premise. Hate the idea of Lucasfilm having any involvement whatsoever with that era, with the Old Republic era. And Keanu Reeves, he's too good for Star Wars at this point. He's too good for it. Nemesis 86, mixed on the MCU Part 4, but I feel optimistic because of Marvel's history of always multiple test screening months ahead of release and a history of taking fan feedback into account. Hey man, I respect that. I totally do. My whole thing is where we've gotten with entertainment is it almost doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good something is. They're going to take that success and that platform that they've created, and then they're going to turn it woke. So even when things are good, it's like a short lifespan because they're going to take that good and they're going to twist it just like what they're doing with Marvel. Like they're just pushing all this crap into it. So it's almost like you can't be excited for anything, which is depressing. But I'm happy that you're excited. I really am. And I'm all for that. Joseph Gray. Well, I read that one. Did you happen to be on $10 Super Chat? I did. Kennington Wilkes, for your best karate chop action. My best karate chop action. So I just gotta, like if it whoo. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but okay. Morgan McGinnis, someone should make a follow-up to People versus George Lucas, People versus Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy, yes, that would be good. Norwegian Kryptonian, do you need a computer to join or can you do it on iPhone? Cheers from Norway. I think you can't join from an iPhone, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the deal. You can't join from an iPhone. Is that right? Am I understanding that correctly? So let's see. Jonathan Eaton, is it proper Jenny or proper Jeremy this week? It's proper Jeremy this week. So let me see. Jin Wong, after all those swigs for the working man, do you need to pee? Great work, Jeremy. Not yet, but close. Will Gentry, as clueless as Lucasfilm is, I just don't see them using time travel, to be honest. By the way, my mom says hi and wants to know when you're coming over next. Huh? When you're next coming over. What? I don't understand. As clueless as Lucasfilm currently is, I just don't see them using time travel, to be honest. By the way, my mom says hi and wants to know when you're next coming over. Do you mean to LA? I don't understand. Do you mean to LA? I'm just curious. I don't know. If LA, I don't know, but I will be back because I love it out there. I thought you might not remember. I don't remember. I have no idea, Will. My apologies. Let me know. Never mind. I think I roasted you one time, didn't I? And I messaged you. That's right. I roasted you one time. And then I messaged you as a dude. I hope you didn't get offended by that or whatever. That's what it is. I remember now. I got you. I love it. Darth Gavel, strike us down and we shall become more powerful than they can possibly imagine. Hashtag fandom menace for life. Fake Jeremy, more wokeness is needed. Absolutely. Agent Galax, will you watch the Witcher series, Jeremy? Maybe, but I've never played the games. Tyler Birdman, you ain't getting me on that one, Tyler. Tyler tried to get me. Hell no. No, you're not doing that, Tyler. I'm not falling for it. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not John Campea, all right? I'm not John Campea. I am not John Campea, all right? I am not. You tried to get me. You tried me. I ain't falling for that shit, all right? I'm not falling for that shit. No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'm not John Campea. I'm not John Campea. All right? Oh, almost. All right, Anthony Robinson. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was okay. I want to see it. I want to see it. But all right. Jeremy, this is why I love Nintendo. Quality content with guaranteed lack of SJW politics. Exactly. Now I'm reading regular chats, bros. So we're on the regular chat. Do you guys need an update? Do you guys need an update? Let me know if you need an update. I don't mind giving you an update. I went to Galaxy's Edge yesterday. Was a little underwhelmed. They put a little kid as the pilot and didn't do anything but look at the screen. Exactly. And that's what is that ride is just stupid, man. It really is stupid. I don't understand it at all. Why would you like Smuggler's Run is nothing like you can go to an arcade back in the mid 90s and play a game as good as Smuggler's Run at Galaxy's Edge. That is how bad it is. Somebody clip this right now, okay? You watching this? Clip this right now. I went to Galaxy's Edge. I rode the Millennium Falcon ride. It is the equivalent of the Top Gun arcade ride from the mid-90s. That is what they've produced for the main attraction at Galaxy's Edge. Think about that. Think about that. This is what Disney decided was worthy of the main attraction at Galaxy's Edge. Top Gun arcade ride is better from the mid-90s. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. What? It's... Anyway, do you guys need an update? I don't... Do you guys need an update? It's really bad, and it's dependent upon other people. Like, it's dependent upon other people. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Okay if I download it? Yes, you can use this clip. Absolutely, use the clip. I have no problem with that at all. Brandon says I went to get. Oh, I got that one. Okay. Echo Base Network. We're at 926. Proper is at 868. Fandom at 908. All right, guys, come on. Let's get these channels up to 1,000 subs. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. The Echo Base Network, Proper Jeremy, and the Fandom Menace. Come on, let's get them up to 1,000 subs, please. I'm asking, please. All the Galaxy's Edge seems to smack laziness and minimum effort. 100%. 100%. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. That is a simple request from a simple man. Let's see. I forgot I tweeted that out. I forgot I tweeted I'm back. Fuck Lucasfilm. If you're not if you're not following me on Twitter, this is what I tweeted out. Where is it at? This is what I tweeted out right here. That's what I tweeted out. I'm back. Fuck Lucasfilm. There's Helpful Jeremy. What the? There's a Helpful Jeremy account now? Jeez, man. You guys are a trip. You guys are a trip. Oh, man. Where we at? Brandon says, I'm no engineer, but I'd rather they do pod races than you can get in and you can ride through a 3D planet against other racers. Again, why wouldn't they? That's the question. Why wouldn't they? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you put pod racing, a pod racing attraction at Galaxy's Edge? You know? Your PC is laggy as hell. Is that a Windows 98? Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Really? Oh, man. Is there an in and out, Jeremy? There should be. There should be. I think we're going to wrap this up soon because it's getting late and my sleep schedule is all jacked up. You know, this has been a great live stream, and I still have some videos I need to record for the channel. I definitely need to bounce out of here and get some work done. You guys have convinced me that I'm going to be back doing more live streams as often as I possibly can because you've shown me that you really missed me, and I appreciate that. My ego appreciates it. You know, but I definitely, like I said, I got another couple of hours of work to do. Plus, I've got a huge weekend with Sports Wars with some planning and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to cut this off. Ashtrail Walker, Disney is low effort because they can get away with it as long as their mindless fans continue to shell out money. I miss the innovation of the 90s Disney. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Zach Gilbert, thoughts on joining the Toxic Brood again soon? I would love to, join Mahler and the EFAP guys. Just timing, really, But Mahler, I talk to Mahler every now and then, so definitely. All right, so one more time, where are you guys watching from? And I will repeat that, and then please just subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I will go live more often. So where are you watching from? Where is yous watching from? Let me see. Manchester, Texas, SoCal, Green Milk, Indoor, Alabama, San Diego, Brazil, New York, Texas, New York, Australia, Hell, Shorter, Mariel, England, Texas, Florida, San Jose, NorCal, Michigan, Dallas, Texas, Palmdale, my phone, blah, 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 blah. London, Sacramento, Southern California, Crosby, Texas, Mexico, your Z-Car Shed, Scotland, California, Seattle, Arizona, Mexico, Galaxy's Edge, Seattle, Just Stop It Please, California, Minnesota, Mexico City, Mexico, Lindsay, California, the Small Moon of Endor, Nebraska, Dagobah, Shorter, where's that? Probably Alabama, Shorter, Alabama. Your mom, it's moving too fast. Ian Aldridge, hey, who's the guy making videos on your channel? He looks like Tyrion Lannister with Tim Pool's hat. That's probably Josiah. All right, everybody. Awesome live stream. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I'll be back soon. I promise. You'll see me more live streams. Do you want to do a live stream from the Z-Car? Live stream from the Z-Car. You guys want it? It'll happen. Car video. All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you very much for checking out this video. And we will talk to you later.